So I find it interesting that we are here now at the finale of season 1, and I don't see much threat. I could be totally wrong. Wait, hold on. I need to change my shirt. It's too pink for Jujutsu Kaisen. Honestly, it was just an excuse for me to wear a sweater because it is freezing. Hiya. But yeah, in the last episode, Fushiguro kind of went hard. He used domain expansion, even though it wasn't like a complete one, and he straight murked the curse that had the finger. And we learned some of Fushiguro's backstory of, you know, how his parents kind of tried to sell him off, how he didn't like the bad people because of how like proud they were, but then he didn't like the good people because of how forgiving they were. And he said his sister was one of the good ones. But right now she's in a coma and she can't get up, and they don't know why. But besides that, he's asleep right now. So now we have Nobara and Yuji facing off against Colonel Sanders and the other blob dude. But he doesn't seem like a threat. Like, to be fair, I think Colonel Sanders is more of a threat than the other blob dude. But like, is he even a special grade? So we'll see if they need more like interference. Who knows? So without further ado, let's get straight on into it. Make sure with the original content as always. Pretty much, do you like the pink? Going for like a sakura color, like a cherry blossom. Kinda, I like it better than the red, honestly. And let's get going in 3, 2, 1, and go. Am I recording? Yeah, I am. Whew, whew. Oh my goodness. Yeah.
That blood! Don't touch that!
Acid.
You think I don't know that?
Oh my goodness gracious.
Run away with your backs to me.
Come on, Kogisaki! Is that the fastest you can run?
She's catching up with you. Never mind. Not anymore. Oh.
What amazing speed, and while carrying someone too.
I mean, he has been very physically fantastic.
Okay, we're out of his range.
Thank you.
Painful. Ow! Ow!
My younger brother's blood doesn't have the same quality as mine.
Well then, freak Nobara.
Rot technique. Decay.
They get tattoos. Kind of screwed, but I say that and could be wrong.
My blood, like that of my brothers, is absorbed by the victims through their wounds and membranes. And then, once any of us brothers activate the technique, it quickly begins to rot you away from the point of incursion.
If it's a technique, we just need to make them release it.
You can kill him.
During the Meiji era, there was a girl with a unique trait that allowed her to bear a cursed spirit's child. She fled with her baby's corpse, ending up at a temple run by a certain Jujutsu sorcerer. That's where her luck ran out. 9 times he impregnated her. 9 times he aborted her. All records of how he did it and what happened to her afterward were destroyed. The cursed wombs, death paintings 1 through 3 became cursed objects powerful enough to be classified as special grade.
Oh my gosh.
For 150 years, we remained sealed away with nothing but each other's existence to rely on.
So they are special grade.
With the cursed spirits.
Who are you? I mean, you're the other brother, but still.
We 3 are one.
I live for my brothers. If it is what my brothers desire, I will gladly give.
He's
my
probably the
life
second born.
to grant that wish for them.
Struggle technique.
Oh. Oh my gosh, that's super smart.
Let's play a game of chicken.
Oh my
Technique that
gosh.
turns the curse back on the user. It is a game of chicken.
It's a nice surprise that it worked on the younger brother, too. If I'm going to die here anyway, then I'll just keep on hammering.
You are
recipes
crazy,
until
and I love that, Nobara.
While decay is active, the pain and poison will keep you from moving.
Ooh, you quick. For him, physically, it doesn't matter. Oh, that was
Itadori
nice.
is the vessel for Ryomen's Sukuna, so he has resistance to all forms of poison.
The end result is essentially that of a poison, but I assure you our technique is purely one of decomposition.
Technique.
Yuji Itadori will never stop!
Like I'm saying, him and his quick jabs.
Just shut your mouth, huh?
Ah.
Resonance!
He switched. The woman was close to death, so he matched her against my brother, who's also dying.
Super smart.
This man won't be able to kill me before she dies.
That's where you're wrong.
I cannot release the technique.
Ooh. Do.
We three are one.
I live for my brothers.
Doesn't really affect them if you can't use your decomp. You're just flying now. This is fantastic. The music going along with it. This is a music video.
Younger brother.
Woo! Oh.
I haven't shown you this one yet, have I?
Yeah, she used that one already in like the second episode.
Jujutsu.
We three are one.
I'm sorry, elder brother.
So weird because they have some humanity in them. He's obviously half human. Woo! Oh my gosh, Van Koon, you're gonna run into someone else, or not.
Sawamura?
Oh my gosh, don't look at him like that.
Listen, you. Don't follow me. Once I'm healed,
Nail
I'll
him,
make sure to
Nobara.
kill these two, especially that woman.
Oh, oh my gosh, she's fantastic.
Okay?
Sorry.
Black Flash, or not? Was that a double hit? So did that mean that he wasn't focused?
Hurt.
Yeah, not physically.
Both of my brothers just died.
You can sense that from here?
Why'd you have to break that one?
I just got the report. Esso and Kechizu were killed by first years from Jujutsu High.
First years. Who's spying?
Kugisaki, you okay?
Oh, I'm okay. I might have some scarring, though. I wonder if those two old dudes in
Yeah.
the truck are all right.
I was wondering, was this your first time? Killing instead of exercising?
What just happened meant nothing to me. Just another day for a sorcerer.
Yeah, she is kind of
And
crazy.
I'm no Fushiguro here, but ultimately, there are only so many people we can save. Even if they were human, we don't have a technique to keep anyone that strong restrained long term. You know that, right?
Yeah, but he was crying, watching his brother die.
Yeah, kind of sucked.
Tears were shed over the lives I ended tonight. That's all.
That's some hard
I
stuff.
see.
Oh, you're back. Glad you're safe.
Yay! I was scared! I thought you were dead for sure! Thank God!
Let's go ahead and contact Nita. We need to seal this from cursed spirits. They're coming for it.
How did you know?
Wait, should I eat it?
It's not some midnight snack.
We don't have a clear idea of how many fingers you can handle, but I will hand it over to you, since you have the most energy.
I don't trust that.
Do not eat this.
Sungunya's gonna take over.
All this time?
It's Nita.
And it sounds like she's lost it.
What's the big idea, huh?
All right,
Busting my ass.
let's go.
Things were going sideways and you three
I'm hungry.
Turns out it wasn't just a cursed spirit with a finger. When we analyzed the corpses, what a surprise! It was the manifestation of the other goods. I guess
Who you
it's my
talking to?
amazing skill as an instructor.
I don't want any long chats with you on my day off. You're
Oh.
calling about arrangements for the drinking party, right?
Well, find any candidates?
No, none. Should I try inviting the students?
Sure, I'm a lightweight, so I don't mind if the party's alcohol-free.
Okay, this is the finale, by the way.
This is such a pain. Well, I'll leave the rest to you, Mei Mei.
10,000? 10 million? 10.
So, did you hear about the first years?
Yeah. Well, in that case, we don't want to fall behind. So let's
True.
get to it.
It's my conviction that it's the first grades who should lead the other sorcerers and the Jujutsu world. So with that in mind, what are your recommendations?
Maki Zenu.
That's why Gojo paid her for recommendation.
Huh? You drop even one of those bags, and I'll kill you.
Oh, right.
You're dead. You're dead. Gojo Sensei.
Fushiguro. Yes. Yeah. Gojo says to come in. It's urgent.
Uh-oh.
Yeah? What for?
An assignment.
It must be big.
He says that a lot.
He does.
Only every time.
Let's go.
Ooh, the pose. Is the top secret going to be the movie? Interesting way to end off. So, what I will say, first off, there was no Juju stroll. Okay, I'll forgive it for it being the finale. Secondly, this fight scene was... Would I say it was one of the best? There's so many good fight scenes in this season that's hard to like pick up which one's the best. I do, however, I think Nanami's and Yuji's fight against Mahito, I think that was like the one I remember the most. But I like to think that this fight was one, if not the top fights, just because I mean there's a couple of things. One, I think the music and how the animation went along with the music was fantastic. Like you had flashes when the music was going off and everything. It almost seemed like a music video in a sense of how closely the animation matched the beat with the music. Actually, it almost reminds me of like those TikToks you see where it like focuses on a certain character and like that it's their edit. But then on top of that, you had great animation when they were actually fighting. You had a complete outsmart from Nobara. Like, yes, Yuji was the force behind all this, but like Nobara controlled this fight so easily. Not only did she get them to dispel the decay curse or the decay technique, but she used her straw doll technique to destroy both the brothers. And she used her like I don't even know what it's called. She says it, but where the nails explode and she took out the younger brother, and she did that, I think episode 2 when they were in that abandoned building. But just, man, the versatility she has with her technique is what I find fascinating, and the ability for her to use it effectively is what I think Nobara kind of went up for me. Because like before this, I thought Nobara was good, but Nobara almost felt like a Sakura in a sense of like Yuji and Fushiguro were leveling up so much. Like with Fushiguro last episode doing domain expansion, with Yuji having, you know, Sukunya and able to do Black Flash, right? You were seeing them level up a lot, and Nobara has been like swept to the side as the person who keeps on getting caught, keeps on getting sucked through walls and stuff like that. So it was almost like a Sakura treatment, but she completely like obliterated my like original thoughts of her in this episode. Like I don't think she needs the special things that Fushiguro and Yuji has. I think all on her own, she's like a fantastic sorcerer. And can we talk about this? How, what an interesting and a disturbing way to introduce this concept, where this is the first time we're seeing like a human being able to have a kid with a curse, right? So before this, we knew there were curses that were born out of negative emotions. And we know that Mahito had the ability to transform humans into cursed people. And then we also knew that humans could turn into curses by eating a special grade or a curse. But this is the first time we see this, and it was kind of horrible to watch. Like, this whole story was horrible. Now, this guy, obviously he's probably dead, right? But I think his teachings is what is influencing the curse user who is with the curses. Like, I totally forgot what his name is, but this guy, I think he probably like read the other guy's teachings and got influenced by it, and that's why he's like on the curses side and stuff like that. Maybe it's not like the main reason why he's on the curse side, but I feel like he used it as a step to get where he is right now. So because these curses were half human, half curses to begin with, and then they were fed to a human to consume, like, honestly, they were more human than they were cursed. Kind of, if you want to like be technical. So that's why they had emotions, and that's why they were caring, and that's why they had this like brotherly bond. Now, out of these brothers, I'm guessing Colonel Sanders was the second one, because I don't know whether or not the curses got progressively better over time. Like the firstborn, what is this blob dude? Wait, no, he said younger brother. So this one's the third one. I'm guessing Colonel Sanders is the second one. And this guy who has this fully formed, what almost seems like very human body, is the firstborn. But I want to know what his role is. And then at the very end, you have Gojo talking to, what was her name? I don't even know what her name is. But her. I don't like to believe that she is the mole. I think she has the same kind of thought process as Gojo. That way they kind of like get along with each other, but it could just be a front, you know, who knows? Though her, I totally forgot her name is, like May, whatever. She's always about the money. So Gojo honestly may have more faith in her because he already knows her influence, which is money. So all he has to do is pay her a lot of money, and she does what he wants. Obviously hoping that there's not another buyer who outbids him in whatever it is. But I'm guessing he paid her so that she can recommend. Did she recommend Maki?
Maki Zenin.
Yeah, okay. So her first recommendation is Maki Zenin.
Panda.
And Panda. Okay. We already know Toto is all for the first years. So we know Toto was on their side from the get-go. It was just paying the other girl so that she could say Maki and Panda. So maybe if both Gojo and her from two different schools say, hey, Maki should be first grade, maybe then finally Maki can be first grade. But here's the thing, they only nominated 5. Like, what about the silent speaker? He didn't get nominated. Do we just assume that he was already a first grade? I don't remember what he is right now, but they didn't nominate him. Are you to assume they did? Who knows? But now I'm gonna be watching the movie. It's gonna, I don't know how long the movie is, probably like an hour. But we'll see you there. But anyways, that was my reaction to Jujutsu Kaisen Season 1, Episode 24. If you like my reaction, make sure to like and subscribe. If you guys want to know anything more, put a comment section down below. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.